Hello, and welcome to another update video on XRP. In this video, I just want to take a look at the shorter time frame. In the last video yesterday, I already shared with you the larger time frame, so there has been no change. So let's just focus here on the smaller time frame. XRP, like many other charts today, under a bit of pressure. But we've already seen a bit of a recovery since the market experienced a bit of a flush to the downside here. We have not broken really below the September low yet, and also we are still at the moment holding above the August low. So the range remains unchanged, you could say. We just have a little bit of movement within this range. Please remember what I said. All words in these videos are important. They are carefully chosen. Until we actually get a break, a decisive break above the $3.40 level, yeah, we are kind of, price action remains capped. 340 is really the breakout point. We are currently in a range. You could see the range, the local range, potentially between 340 and the September low, so around $2.70, 260, 270. If we start to break below these lows, and for now we're still holding, but if we start to break below, we are going to see a change in wave structure. That's basically only a labeling thing. So instead of viewing this as a wave 4 correction, we could view it as a B wave correction, which gives it a little bit more room. For now, either way, there is no clear confirmation that this low is in. You might remember that this bounce was only a 3-wave move up, not 5. So with only 3 waves up, there is no confirmation a low is in. This here was XRP's chance to give us 5 waves. With 5 waves, we could have, received, let's say, a 1-2 setup, where the wave 1 would have been a 5-wave move. That would have been a fairly high quality setup, but with only 3 waves up, not so much. So it kind of seems like this was a B wave, and we're now coming down, and the support area that now matters is between 221 and 265. These are the next Fibonacci levels. They are 221, 246, 265. We'll see if the market can find support there. Either way, again, until we really get a 5-wave move up, there's no sign, no signal that the bulls are taking the lead. In the range, however, we have a micro resistance area. Again, anything in this range is rather noise, but we still track it on a daily time frame here, intraday as well, for educational purposes, but also to identify 5-wave movements, because this is the time frame where we get these signals, right? But certainly no 5 waves up yet. But what we have here is a resistance area, which is between 278 and 290. So it takes a break above $2.90, for an early indication of a low. But that would not be a breakout signal to the upside, It would just mean that locally, very, very locally, within this range, a low of sorts has formed, and we're not moving down in an impulsive fashion like this, That would be an indication that at least the bulls don't give up yet. But it's not a sign that we are on our way to breaking out. Not necessarily, at least, So we continue to stay in the range, respect the Fibonacci levels, respect Fibonacci support and structural support levels, as long as you understand where these are, you have good orientation here. I still view this as a corrective pullback, which means not a new downtrend, not yet a route into a bear market. But at the same time, this correction is not complete yet, right? So please note that the intraday low is quite important because it has tested here critical support levels, structural support, and the 50% retracement level. Any further downside could lead to a test of $2.46 and then maybe even 221. It would take a break above 290, 291 for an early indication of a local low, And then we have further resistance here, probably in this area around $3.15, 318, but so far the market has been unable to form a 5-wave move up. That leaves us caught in this correction. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure you check out our membership options. You can find a link to our membership in the description, but also here on our channel page. there's a video that explains all the member benefits. Yeah. In addition to that, as a member, you get access to our member-only videos. Today I covered Sui, for example. In addition to that, you get access to our weekly live streams and the recordings. Yesterday, I covered more than 30 coins in our live stream. As a gold member, you also get access to our Discord server for a lot of additional updates, charts, macro charts, Tradingview live chart access. Many members say this is the most valuable aspect of the membership, yeah. And then we haven't even talked about the live streams and all sorts of other stuff, educational materials, an Elliott Wave course, and much more. So check it out if you're interested. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.